already trying to build.
Well, this was an engineered process is what I'm getting at. It never, and this is what I heard was in 69 or so. No such thing.
We didn't start playing with long travels and it was coming out everywhere. 72 or 3, we were starting to move the shocks forward.
When Mako did it in motocross, we took it out of that magazine and we started moving it forward and messing around with them.
Magazine people started doing that too, like Jody Weiss and guys like that would see this on Mako or on, you know, Hinton or somebody else, some kind of suspension trick, and then they decided they wanted to try it at Hodaka. He wasn't the only guy. There were several of the magazines.
Several of them made long shaft, the front fork shaft. So we moved them down an inch or so. And but they were various people making those. But we really didn't get into the knee travel like today. I mean, it was, I don't know, we must have had 6 inches or 8 in the back maybe by the time we got through. Maybe more. And at the front, I don't have any idea where they went with that.
But it did boil down the suppliers. Hodaka didn't carry that much leverage with the suppliers.
Is that why, and this is one of my questions, is, and you and I talked about this when we were in Vermont, but why was the name Fuji cast on the steering head of some of the earlier models?
Oh, the Fuji thing came about due to
it was a financial.
Hodaka didn't have enough buying leverage. They weren't buying that much stuff. Fuji was part of the Komatsu group, and so Fuji became
sort of the big brother
Cooperation.
and financially. And so they purchased the parts for Hodaka. And because Hodaka didn't have that much credit, I suppose, or whatever, it wasn't able to generate that much credit. And so Fuji functioned as a big brother and as a purchasing agent, so to speak. I think of how he could.
Do you remember if any of our LCs were made out of Fuji?
For example, the Honda suppliers, I mean, in the case of Honda, some of the companies that they bought from was considered subsidiaries. And because Honda was bigger than the supplier, and then that subsidiary was an exclusive to Honda, and that's how come for a long time you only seen key-end carburetors on Hondas. They didn't buy Kunis.
Right.
But anyway, that was for Fuji function primarily. And Fuji was interested because they were the engine builder historically to Yamaguchi bicycle.
Okay.
The other engine builder. And Fuji was interested to get back into the motor engine business, making engines for snowmobiles and mini bikes and that kind of thing. And they had an interest. There's people interested in making mini bikes, and Fuji wanted to get into that, so they used some of the technology to make that so-called.
So Hodaka swapped, or Hodaka or Hodaka swapped with them.
And then we marketed we were in charge of marketing the mini bike engines to the market.
Which Fuji was it? Heavy Industrial or Motors? Which Fuji company?
Heavy Industries.
Oh, generally speaking, there's two Fuji confusion. There's a Fuji Motor Company, and then there's Fuji Heavy Industries. And the Fuji Heavy Industries represents Subaru cars and whatnot. Fuji Motors was a motor company, and under the heading, their parent company was Komatsu.
Okay.
Tractors and industrial and whatnot.
I was thinking it was the other way around, but I was mistaken.
Yeah.
And Hodaka signed, or Hodaka, I believe it was Hodaka, that signed a letter of intent or an agreement with Fuji that Hodaka or Hodaka was going to be the worldwide distributor at one point for the Fuji motors. Am I correct in that?
Tobacco is a worldwide distributor.
For Fuji Motors?
For Fuji Motors.
I don't know that we did.
But not for Fuji Motors, but for, Fuji motorcycle motors, yeah.
Okay. For Fuji motorcycle motors, okay.
Because we were selling them to Taiwan and whatnot.
I thought I saw that someplace, but I had that in writing.
Is that where we got into selling the snowmobile engines too?
And that was more of a conversation about us getting involved with selling snowmobile engines.
And did we decline that? I kind of remember that we didn't want to do it.
Hey, what?
We did not want to do that.
Right, yeah, it became, I mean, that's a whole other problem.